Hey everybody, Temple Crazed here. Well, hopefully today will be the third and final day of our third and final part of this repair on this watch movement. I did figure out finally last night why I bought the watch movement, and it was to repair another watch. So I have the other watch movement here. I have taken out the balance and not the escape wheel, the pallet fork because, well, the balance is fine, but the pallet fork was bent, which I still don't understand. And then it's missing the crown wheel. Well, let's just show you what's going on here. It's probably easier. All right, so the crown wheel was missing. The pallet fork would come through here, and it was like bent sideways. This was fine. But here's the issue. I was just going to drop on the crown wheel off the other movement here, throw a pallet fork in it and a balance, and call it done. But you see this here, the threads are gone. It actually ripped the threads out with the screw. So I'm guessing somebody most likely tried to righty tighty on this one instead of lefty tighty and just ripped the threads out or whatever happened. I don't know. So I have to take this apart because I got to take this bridge off. That might be it. I just might need to take this bridge off so that I can get this bridge off and replace it with the bridge from the other watch. And then we should be able to put the pallet fork in, the balance, those little parts that we need. I mean, we'll check other parts as we're going because, like, that looks like it might be missing a tooth. And, we'll pull parts from the other watch. So we'll have to, check and see what we got going on there. So let's get started on this thing, huh? This is for a Lord Lane watch, which is a beautiful watch. Really is. And I'll show you the dial for that as we get closer to it. Closer to put it once we get, once we're putting it all back together. Oh, come on, get in there, slot. Hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna have to move over to the movement holder because that thing is not wanting to move. All right, let's uh, let's get the Azuma. All right, let's try a different screwdriver here. There we go. There we go. All right. So looks like one of the screws already came out of that bridge. That's all right though. Let me get something to put some screwies in. I'll just use that. Just use the lid from my oiler stuff, or my oil and stuff, so. Looks like this thing still did have some wind in it. I thought I already took down the mainspring, but looks like it had a little bit left. So, alright, so we got that bridge off of there. Then we're going to pull this wheel out. And again, I want to check and just see if there's any teeth missing, because that'll tell us if we need to grab some teeth off, or grab a wheel off of the other movement. Does not look like there's anything missing, so that'll be a good one. But this one looks like there's one missing there. So we need to, I'm pretty sure, grab a that wheel off the other movement. So let's just zoom down in there so we can take a closer look at that. At that wheel. Again, something catastrophic happened to this. Ah, flying wheel. Something catastrophic definitely happened to this watch. And so, there, yep, right there. Is that it? Is it missing a tooth there, or is that just fine? I don't know. It looks like it's missing a tooth, but I don't think it actually is. No, maybe not. Alright. Let's get that one out of there. And then all we should have to do is take off this bridge here. We might not even have to take that bridge off. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe I will take it off anyway. Just so I can get a good look at the, underneath there, the, hour wheel that's down there. Just want to take a good look at it, make sure that it's in good shape. Then we can remove the ratchet wheel and that bridge. Let's remove the escape wheel here. And that actually looks... I think that's actually bent. That looks bent. Which is fine, I guess we have another escape wheel. I don't know what happened to this watch. Something bad. Something bad. Let's just get this bridge out of here. Good. Now we can take off the, we'll take off that ratchet wheel. So hopefully by the end of this video, hopefully we'll have a working watch. I gotta sneeze, hold on. Okay, I think we're better now. Hoofed up. I got a sinus infection again. So, yeah, that's the thing. Alright. Now let's just... I think we have to remove this wheel here. I don't know that we have to, but might as well. We're in here. Now we can remove the uh, barrel bridge. The barrel bridge. I really hope we can get this watch working, because, like I said, it's a very nice looking watch. The dial is just gorgeous. So it's just a shame that whatever happened to it. I mean, like I say, this is the movement out of it, and the this is all stripped out. The pallet fork was bent. I mean, it was like, holy cow, who did this to you? So we'll just pop this up. I might actually take I don't know. Well, this is junk, basically, but I'm going to keep it anyway, because it's got the click spring in there, and those are a pain in the butt to find usually, so it's always good to have extras. So I'll take the click spring out of it and the click out of it later. But there we have it. I'm gonna pull the barrel out, and I guess we're gonna open it up, and I'll show you what's inside here. All right. I don't know if we're gonna use this barrel or not, or if we'll use the barrel and mainspring out of the other watch, because I had already cleaned it and lubed it and put it back together, and it's working great. But then again, it does have some issues, so I don't know. Maybe we'll use this one. Let's see. But anyway, I laid it down with the square side down. This is the lid right here. And what I'll do is I take my tweezers, my nice strong tweezers, put it on either side so it's on the gear there. I hold my finger over, push down, and that'll pop the lid off. Then I get in there and make sure that the armor's not going to go flying. So we got the lid off here. This is a newer spring than the other one, so yeah, I guess we'll be using this one. So we might as well clean it though. So we'll grab the arbor out of here. Come here, arbor. This is what the spring arbor looks like. So there's a lot of pieces to this little barrel. You have the lid, the arbor, the spring, and then the barrel. And the way we pull this out, we got to be very, very careful. I'm going to try to do this on camera for you guys, but I'm going to have to raise this up to the highest point so that I can get my fat hands in there. Alright, so there we go. I mean, look at how tiny this thing is. It's literally tiny. And then we grab a little bit of the spring here. I get my hand over here. And I got to keep pressure here while I'm doing this. And we pull. We just got to be careful how we do this. So let's see here. Let's get it over here. And we got to get, there we go. And then what we do is once it's up there, we just kind of, we walk it out just like this. You got to be very careful. You don't want this to go flying, because these things will, they hurt when they go flying. Alright, there we go. We got it out. So that spring right there is what's inside that barrel. So, and now that I got it open, it's actually not a newer spring. This is still the uh, carbon steel spring. These are, well, honestly, these haven't been made since the mid 40s. So that's pretty insane that that's still in there since then. So anyway, hold on again. I gotta blow my nose. All right, that's better. I took cold medicine and I think it's helping, but it's getting all the stuff out of my nose, but it keeps running. So sorry about that. Um, I'm gonna probably get a new screen that'll be right back. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna leave this barrel as is and use the one out of the other watch because they are the same. Technically speaking, I should replace this barrel and barrel spring with a new alloy one, but I'd like to get this thing back together and working, so I'm not going to. I mean, maybe later on I will before I sell the watch actually, because there's a lot of work to do to get it ready, a lot of polishing and stuff. So I just want to try to get this thing together though for now. All right, so here we got the main plate ready to go back together, but we need to get all the stuff out of the other movement now. So as you can see, I've already pulled the pallet fork and balance out of it. So now we need to remove all this stuff so that we can transfer it over. And you're like, well, why are you doing all this? Well, because if you remember, this this watch was the one that was covered in oil, and it's still not working quite right. I put everything in there and stuff, and worked on it for a while last night after our stream, and it's still not working quite right. And I think it's just because there's just so much of that oil in there that I just wasn't able to get out. Yeah, it's just not working. I need a better solvent to be able to get that out of there, and because the isopropyl's just not quite cutting it. Now, if I put it into the get out of there. If I would put it into the ultrasonic cleaner, I could probably get it, but yeah. So let's see here. Let's get this bridge off there. Sheesh. It did not want to come off. Alright. So now we can get these wheels out, which again are very sticky, so that tells me that we still have issues. Alright, now we can pull off this bridge. And I'm putting these parts to the side so that I don't use them on the other one. Only use what I have to use, basically. So I only want to use what I have to, you know? I don't want to use parts that were, well, I mean, I don't care about the screws. The screws I can use. But the rest of it, being that it's all covered in oil and stuff, I don't really want to use it if I don't have to. So we'll get this bridge up now. Not that we actually had to pull that bridge, but just this watch movement here is going to go into a case, and it'll be labeled what it is. That it's a 1187.94, and then it's for parts. And that if I ever need parts, I'll be able to grab them from here. So get that wheel out of there. Now we can finally get the barrel bridge out. And we can pull the escape wheel too. We get that barrel bridge out of there. This is what we're after. All that just so we could get to the barrel bridge. Craziness. Hey, quit doing that. Oh, what the heck? I don't even know what you guys have been seeing. I haven't even looked up to see what you're seeing. As far as I know, you haven't seen anything. And I've just been talking. Okay. Let's see. Let's get these screws out of here. And of course, like I said, we're going to use the barrel and spring out of this watch movement. Because I've already taken this barrel apart and cleaned it, oiled it, whatever needed to be done to it. There's the part we need. And we'll pull that off. Alright, so that can go over there. Now we have this movement back. And we can start reassembly. So let's start with the barrel. We'll get that in there. And now the barrel bridge out of the donor movement. We'll get that in there. See how there's actually threads still in there? Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. I guess making sure there's actually threads is a good thing. So, gotta grab some screws. Not like I don't have lots of them. So yeah, the other movement and its parts will go into, like I said, a container of some sort, and I'll write on it that it's a 1187/94 movement, and then that'll be available to me for pieces parts if I need them in the future. I mean, obviously we're gonna be missing a few parts because there'll be this bridge won't be there. So anyway, again, I'm gonna blow my nose, so I'll be right back. Alrighty. So first of all, we'll just check and make sure that the barrel spins freely, which it does, so that's good. And now we can start the reassembly. So we'll start here by grabbing the, what I'm calling the hour wheel, because it goes in down here first. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. So that goes in first, and then we can put in the bridge. We can put the bridge in here. Maybe I'll get it figured out here. There we go. There we are. Perfect. And now before we put any screws in, I just want to make sure that spins freely. I should be able to move the barrel. There we go. And we can see that's moving perfectly fine. Perfect. Let's just grab some screws and start putting it together. Yeah. Not that it matters if I lose a screw or two, but I don't want to lose them in the movement because that's not a good place for a screw to be. Get out of that hole. You don't belong there. There we go. I'm trying to look up more to make sure that you guys can see what's going on here. Oh, come on. Also, looking up at the scope would probably help me lay up my screwdriver, I would suppose. Alright. Let me do this. I'm gonna adjust things. So let's see, get the next screw. And we'll put that in there. There we go. I'm gonna check and make sure that this is still moving good. And it is. So that's good. Alright. We can move on. Let's put in the... Well, now we can put in the ratchet wheel and the crown wheel. So that'll be cool. We'll be getting there. So let's grab the ratchet wheel. Again, this has got that square cutout, so we got to line up that square cutout with the square in the arbor. Plus, we got to get it past the click. So get the... There we go. And we see that everything's moving nicely. Good. Hey, Rosie. Did you get my email I sent back to you? I'm assuming you got it. So, or you're checking now, maybe. I'm gonna ship that out today. I just haven't done the label yet because I gotta get this thing off of my bench here because I got a computer I gotta work on next. And I didn't feel like moving it around when it was, half apart. That's a good way to lose stuff. Anyway, now we can get the crowd wheel, which I set aside. And we need the spacer for the crowd wheel. So we'll put that on. Let's get that down on there. That's good. And then we'll get the crown wheel here. We'll set that down on there. There we go. And now we just need the reverse thread screw. And I only had one of these, so I can't lose this. Come on. Alright. I'm going to drop just a little bit of... I'm going to put a little bit of oil here. Right on this. Just a little bit of oil. Just to make sure this is going to move nicely for us. And come on. Come on, screw, you need to flip over. There we go. There we are. Now we grab the screwdriver. Remember, with this one, we're going to go lefty-tighty. It's a reverse thread. And there we go. It's in. Perfect. So we're getting there. We got to put on the one of the wheels here, and the next well, a couple of the wheels here, and the next bridge. Then we got to put in the the thing, the pallet fork, and the balance. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Get over here. Get back here. So this here goes down. This is what runs the second hand. So this goes down through the center here. It goes down through the center here. There we go. Jeez. It did not want to go down through the center. Alright. Now we need the next wheel over. Which is this one. I might have put these in out of order. I think I did. I think that one has to go first. Not a big deal. Get up out there. Come on. Come here, you. Come here, you. Get in the hole. There we go. There. Oops. There we go. And let's put this wheel in. Yeah, because this has a gear on the bottom of it. That's how it moves. So there you go. That's how that goes. I mean, it should. I mean, if you do like a medium sized, I think, box, I forget how much they are, like $13 or some crap like that, $14. Um, you should be able to do a priority mail shipping uh, in a medium box or whatever if it fits it ships. I mean, I'm gonna throw yours into a small box that way it doesn't get damaged. I think that's I want to say they're like $9 or $11, something like that. Is how I'm gonna ship yours, and I gotta ship some watches over to Chuck Brown, who's also one of our subs here. So plus shipping at Priority Mail, it'll get to you guys a lot faster. So that's a good deal. All right, escape wheel time. Let's drop back down because we're not playing with the sprig anymore. Can drop back down here so I can see where this is going. The escape wheel is always for me, is one of the pain in the butts. All right, now we just need to get the pallet fork and a pallet fork bridge. There's the pallet fork. There's the bridge and the screw. All right, pallet fork time. Actually, let's put the bridge on first. Here we go. This is the pain in the butt too. So we need all those pivots to line up with this bridge. And I need to get the bridge in the right spot so that can happen. So let's see here. Yeah, I was looking through them and I was like, holy crap, that's this and that and stuff. And then like I was thinking uh, the fake Rolex. The nice thing about that is I could show it off and say, hey, this is a fake Rolex. Here's what to look for. That kind of stuff. Did that really fall in? I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Nope. Because the escape wheel is not where it needs to be. Because if it was, it would turn with this one. So, might have to pull this jewel off so that I can see where we're at here. Come on. Don't want to be too crazy with this because you could actually break the pivot off of these, and then you're kind of screwed. And it's still not in. I don't think. If I move this, yeah, see, if I move that, it should be moving that escape wheel, and it's not. So, I'm going to pull this bridge up again. Come on, bridge. Thank you. And then we're going to set it over here. Gotta try to line this pallet or this escape wheel up a little better. Come on. There we go. That looks better. Now we'll grab the bridge again and see if we can get it to go down on. This is probably, I don't know. For me, this is one of the tougher parts. Is trying to get these all lined up. I think we missed again. Yeah, yeah, the fake rolly. I mean, I know what a real rolly looks like because there's one sitting next to me. I'll show you. There's a real rolly. So, it's not mine, so it's it's a friend's. It needs a little more work. Come on. Come on. There. That's what I was trying to do. You see that little came right up in there? That means the pivot's in, and now when we spin this wheel, we can see that wheel moving. So we're in, finally. Patience. There's a lot of patience needed when doing this. And normally I'm not the most patient person, so it'll definitely teach you patience really quick. Just gonna put the screw in real quick. Kind of hold this bridge in place a little bit better for me. There. Okay, I gotta hold pressure down on the bridge. I don't want it to pop back up while I'm doing this, so put this screw in. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but just putting a screw in. Maybe. Maybe not. There. I need the scope so I can see the slot. And one more screw goes there. And then we can put the pallet fork in, the pallet fork bridge, the um, balance, and see if it runs. I have no doubt that it will run. It may need to be oiled up, but um, yeah. Let's get that screw in. Perfect. You definitely don't want to over tighten these screws. I'm just making sure I got them tight. Alright, so before I put the pallet fork in though, I want to move, see if I can find the frickin', okay, we're not going to move it that way because I can't get to the thing, but look at that. Those are moving really nice, and now I'm going to try to put a little bit of wind into the spring, which should move everything. So, let's see, get my fat hand out of the way. There you go, you see how everything's moving down there? There we go, that means that everything's moving nice. What's Rosie got to say here? Yes, the thing is like I've had people send me watches, or I've bought watches online, and they'll say it does not run or whatever, and I get it here, and I mean I've had ones where they've showed up, they're working, and I think what it is just the moving through the mail and stuff has jarred loose whatever was stuck to get them working again, and then I just take them apart quick, clean them, and put them back together, and they're ready to go. I'm gonna show you here I'm gonna show you what the dial on this thing looks like because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised what the dial looks like for this watch that I've been working on here. Let me get it out here. So I'm just gonna set it there. That's what the dial looks like for the watch we're working on right now. Is that not a pretty dial or what? I think that's the just a beautiful dial. And then the lube at each one of the it glows right there. That's what that is lube. So this is a Lord Lane, like I said. I'm gonna try to clean up this little bit of stuff right here. Um, I'm gonna try to clean that up before I put it back in. So that is a just a beautiful dial, and I can't wait to put this watch together with it. It'll be a, I think it'll be a stunner. All right, well, I guess it's time to quit procrastinating and put the pallet fork in. If I get it to flip here, I gotta blow my nose again. All right, there we go. Wow. Like I say, I took some cold medicine this morning, some uh, um, head cold medicine, whatever, sinus congestion medicine. And ever since then, once it started kicking in, my nose has been running like nonstop. Alright, so this is the pallet fork we're going to be putting in. I'm going to drop that scope down again so that we can make sure we see where it's going and get it into the right spot. And there we are. We got to get that jewel in the right spot. Come here, you. Or get that pivot into that jewel. Nope. Come on. Come on, you want to go in there, right? Yeah, I just picked up that. I just grabbed some random um, picture and threw up there, and I was like, wow, that's actually a really cool watch. So, alright. Now I'm going to move this mechanism, this movement, out of this movement holder just because it's really tough to get in there to get that pallet fork bridge in when it's when the edges of that movement holder are in my way. So, all right, here we go. Now it's time. It's time. All right, here we go. My dad came over yesterday, and he's like, "I can't believe people still wear watches. I mean, don't they realize they have a phone?" I'm like, "It's more of a dress style than anything." Yeah, moron. My dad's funny though. I sold a I sold a watch yesterday on Whatnot by Dufante, made by Lucien Picard. I was really, I didn't really want to sell it, but I really needed the money, so it sold for a lot less than what I would have liked to have got for it, but it is what it is, right? All right. Got a little string down here or something. Try to get that out. There we go. And let's grab the screw for the pallet fork bridge. Okay. Yeah, I had a Dufante automatic made by Lucien Picard that was like very, very cool looking watch. But bills are due, and the selling of coins and currency hasn't been going very well, so gotta do what you gotta do. Right, here we go. Let's see here. I try to put a little wind into the watch is what I'm trying to do here. Let me go back over to the move it holder. See, the move it holder that I want doesn't have these things sticking up everywhere. Alright, see if we can put a little more wind into the watch. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Something's not feeling right here. It's like it's getting stuck somehow. I don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, we are getting some movement here. Yeah, I enjoy working on them. It's good. It's, I don't know, for me, it's kind of lethargic to work on them, you know? A good pastime and everything. Might be getting stuck on the crown wheel. Let me grab the crown here for this thing. Crown and winding stem. Hello, where are you? There you are. Ugh. Yeah, that's what it was. Just trying to see if the trying to see if we're gonna if the barrel's actually working or not. Kinda doesn't feel like it is. I might have to take it apart and do that part again, because I mean I'm just turning and turning and turning and turning and nothing's happening at all here. And the reason I want that to go is because then once that happens, this usually will just bounce back and forth on its own, but it's not. Well, I think we're gonna stop part 3 here, and I'm gonna take this back apart, fix the spring and stuff, and then I guess we'll have a part 4 where I actually get it back together and working. I was really hoping to have it done this time for y'all, but well, unfortunately the watch gods have decided differently. I might have to actually put the other barrel back together and try that. So anyway, I'm gonna get out off of here, and I'm gonna mail out a couple things or do some postage on a couple things for some people that are excited to get their stuff from me. Rosie being one, and then we'll after I get this torn out, put back together and stuff, we'll convene back here possibly later today. Right, right. So possibly today later on I'll do another video part 4, then we'll actually be putting it together, the last parts of it. So thanks for watching. make sure you rate, subscribe, like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for coming in, Rosie.